What's up, YouTube? I've been looking at all the news about the PS4 Pro, and I have to say I am a bit disappointed. I watched the keynote or whatever the presentation. I watched the presentation, and it was good, but there wasn't anything great about the PS4 Pro. They had to say all they had to say about it was that it did 4K and HDR, HDR, high dynamic range, right?
To give you a feeling for the HDR difference, here's a picture of a San Francisco sunset. This is actually being shown to you using HDR TVs, but we are restricting the image quality to roughly what a conventional display can represent. Looks pretty, doesn't it? But here it is instead, using the full power of HDR. The difference is amazing. HDR is very new technology. Standards are still in flux, and the game creators are definitely still figuring out how to best take advantage of the displays.
And that was about it. There are some better specs, but the specs that I would expect to see from a PS4 Pro are basically the same as like a PS4 Slim, right? It's not that updated. It isn't that. It's like that of an iPhone, right? Except instead of an iPhone 4 to 4S, we went from, okay, that's not a good example. We went from the iPhone 3GS to like an iPhone 4S, all right? And the only major difference is basically the shape and better resolution, and that's it. That's it. The shape is very different, and actually, it looks pretty good. I will say, the shape of the PS4 Pro looks good. It's not like awesome, so to speak, but it looks good. However, when it comes to the only updated thing is the 4K, it's like, okay. It's like all they said was, oh, well, the PS4 was the best, so we don't have to really do anything. We'll still be in front of Xbox. I'm not a Sony guy. I'm a PlayStation guy, right? I'm a PlayStation guy. I'm loyal to my brands. I had a PlayStation first, all right? I had a PS1 first, all right? And I'm loyal when it comes to that. All right, PlayStation, Nintendo. I am not I usually want PlayStation to beat the sales of an Xbox, right? Except I like Halo. My favorite game is Halo. So there's kind of a contradiction there, a problem. And it's like when it comes to this, they were like, well, we're okay already now, so we don't really need to update anything else except for the resolution. Like, that was it. Like, I swear that's all they talked about was like the freaking resolution and the gameplay. I don't care about gameplay. I want to know how useful my system is going to be, right? They did update the controller, very minor changes, and when I say minor, I mean extremely minor. So that's it. I'm not exactly sure what the point of this is. They two systems in the same freaking year. Okay, two. We have the PS4 Slim coming out, or maybe it's already come out, and then we have the PS4 Pro. All right, and some people already have it now. So I'm gonna read off you the tech specs, ones that have changed, and I'll just show you, and tell you, I guess, kind of what it is. So for the main processor, Basically, the updated thing is that there is 2.4 more teraflops or T-flops or whatever the heck that means. They updated the hard drive. The memory is exactly the same. I was really disappointed about that. So we have the external dimensions. Wait, something might be off about the memory. I'll show you guys what website I got this from. The link will be in the description. And if anybody wants to go ahead and comment and talk about how wrong I am, that would be fantastic in case I screwed up anything whatsoever. The external dimensions, well, obviously the PS4 Pro is bigger, and it shows that. The PS4 Pro weighs a little bit more. The Blu-ray, it's a 6-speed. The DVD is an 8-speed. Input and output. Okay, so we do have a little bit updated, not very much. They need to start going with USB-C, but I do understand. Anyway, they have the USB 3.1, and then that's it. Generation 1. They have 3 ports of those, and then 1 auxiliary port. The communications instead of Bluetooth, and by the way, I'm comparing the PS4 Pro to the PS4, not the PS4 Slim, the PS4. The same website that I got all this from, you can also compare the PS4 Slim if you would like. The communication, the Ethernet is the same, okay? The Wi-Fi is the same. The Bluetooth is the only thing that's changed, right? So they got Bluetooth 2.1 and Bluetooth 4.0, all right? EDR for the PS4 and LE for the PS4 Pro. We have, y'all don't really care about the power supply. Okay, the output, obviously HDMI, terminal, optical, digital output, and then they've got the HDMI output terminal to 4K HDR output. All right, and so that's basically about it. There's nothing else here. I do remember it wasn't like, and I've seen, like, man, when the PS3 came out, it was a big deal. It was a big deal, right? The PS2, I still believe it's, like, I don't know, but I think it's still the top selling PlayStation console out there, or it made the most money or something like that. So yeah, I just, like, man, it's just so sad that this is all they could come up with, and it sucks. It's a nice thing to be able to come out with something new, but I mean, it's not like the Xbox One S has already come out, right? It's the Xbox Slim. It's nice and small, and I like them small. All right, and then we have the PS4 Slim, okay, which has already come out, and that looks really freaking good. Like, it looks good, you know? It does. And then we have just like basically the PS5, you know? I will say, they started calling this the PS4 0.5, okay? And that was the Pro that they were calling the 0.5, not the Slim, right? The Slim is a little bit updated, but it's not very much. I believe the only thing that's updated is actually, I think it's the resolution that's updated, and the Bluetooth again. So, but y'all can look at that at the website. I don't know, for something that was about an hour long, I was just really trying to figure out what else they could come up with, and I was kind of disappointed that they couldn't come up with anything else. So that's it. Like, I don't have anything else to say, but I hope this was informational for you. Took me a while to actually get these tech specs together side by side like this. So you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm probably going to do another trailer reaction, and I might put out one today. So if you guys are watching this, go check out BSN. The channel will be in the description below. And definitely check out Boogie 2988, I believe. So, but anyway, you guys have a great day. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you.